All right, good morning. It's championship day. JV action coming up against Northwest Arkansas Icehogs. The number 4 seed Knights versus the number 6 seed Northwest Arkansas. Northwest Arkansas Road came with a win against the number 11 seed. And then in the quarterfinals, they took down the number 3 seed Midmo Tigers in overtime, 2-1. And then in some bonus coverage, if you happen to log in and catch that yesterday, we brought you another overtime win for Northwest Arkansas, 4-3 over the number 2 seed Springfield Spirit. And that's their journey to the championship game. Taking down 11, 2, and 3. 2 upsets, both overtime victories. The Knights, coming in at the 4 seed, have taken down the number 5 seed St. Joe Griffins 5-0 in their quarterfinal game. And then a lopsided upset, surprisingly lopsided upset against the number 1 Wichita Thunder. Was not expecting that, but another 5-0 victory for the Knights to advance to the championship. So the Knights are out here starting their warm-ups. Clock has not started yet, waiting on Northwest Arkansas. Puck drop supposed to be at 10:12. Here comes Northwest Arkansas out a little late. They'll still get their 5 minutes, so we will have the puck drop a little bit later today. Not much, though, just a few minutes. Got some JV2 players coming in to watch. Varsity action coming up next. The number 3 seeded Kansas City Knights taking down number 2 Northwest Arkansas yesterday in a thriller, 5-3. They will take on the number 1 seed Wichita Thunder. 3-time defending champs. Hey, you want to be the champs, you got to beat the champs, right? That's what they say, and we're going to get the opportunity. Rematch of last year's varsity championship between the Knights and the Thunder. Wasn't here for that, so I don't know what the score was, but I know the Thunder won it. Yep. How about we turn a camera a little bit and let you watch some warm-ups. Clock just started, 4:40 remaining in the warm-up, so we will get this thing started just a little bit later. Henkel will be in goal for the Northwest Arkansas Icehogs. Smith and Wong warming up for the Knights. Wong also warming up, the senior. Believe I heard got accepted to Penn State. Congratulations, Izzy. Believe that's where she's going to go continue her education. Neal back in the lineups today after his little game off yesterday during the semifinals. Lance Reed's in the house, sitting over here, hanging out. You're going to watch some hockey today as there's no school, President's Day. it's pizza time already? Wow. All right, minute 50 left in warm-ups. We'll get some player introductions, I believe. They'll do that again, and then we'll get JV championship underway. Your number 4 seeded Kansas City Knights versus the number 6 seed Northwest Arkansas Icehogs. Here come the Fortners. There's baby Fortner. He'll be joining the team next year. Michael goes out for the varsity. Fortner comes in for the JV. Will Matthew. You've been following me for years. We've brought you many games with Matthew Fortner. There's the elder Fortner coming in with his bleach blonde hair. A lot of the boys did that for the championship weekend. Courtney, how are you?
On YouTube today, or okay?
Oh, yeah.
YouTube, all right.
All right, that's the end of warm-ups. Let's get this party started here over at Blue Hawk. Weird pizza?
Not bad.
Not bad. Northwest Arkansas in the away whites. And the Knights will be in their home blacks. Sanders, Larson, JC will start at forwards. Graham and Brown on the defense. Trent Smith in net. All right, lineup's done. National anthem is over. Next step, puck drop. 13 minutes set on the clock. Looks like we'll get about 10 minutes late. Varsity action coming up next. After this JV gets completed, we figure out after this long journey and this long season, who will be the champs? Will it be the Knights or will it be another upset with Northwest Arkansas? Here we go. Sanders, Larson, JC, Graham, and Brown. And face-off won by Northwest. Stolen there by JC. Now slung down into the Northwest zone by Sanders. JC will chase after. Back behind the net. He'll get it up to Larson. Tries that center pass to Sanders. Missed on that. Graham will hold it in. Sent out into the corner. Now grabbed by Larson. He'll take a shot right off the side of the post. Centered right back up front to Brown. Backhander goes wide of the net. Pops back up to Brown. Brown will toe the blue line, sends one, bounces it off of one of the Northwest players. Now they're going to come the other way. Nice back check there by JC as it's dumped into the Knight zone. Northwest Arkansas hustles and gets to it first. Now they'll battle for it behind the net. Tries to center it up front, broken away. Shot goes wide of the net. Now to Larson. Larson, quick outlet pass to JC. He'll chip it up the boards to Sanders. Sanders will bring it in. Pulls back, shoots wide of the net. Battle for the puck, JC and Sanders. Northwest comes away with it. Poked away by Sanders. He'll get the steal. Skates in, shoots, and scores! Kansas City goal! Number 6, Kingston Sanders on the steal, and he'll get the first goal of the game. 11:51 remaining in the first. Jackson JC gets credit for the assist. This will be Zwellenberg, Dunlap, Smith, Drill, and Morrison. Face-off comes to Northwest. They'll dump it into this Knight zone. Drill's pass intercepted. Now trickles back out. Dunlap went over the bench and now came back on. I don't know what happened there. This will be Northwest bringing it up the middle. Poke checked away there by Drill. Loose up front. Saved by Smith. On the shot, laying on his rear end. Wang will hold it in. Sends it back behind the net. This will go over towards Arnold, I believe, is 43. Had the game winner in the semifinal. Right back to Wang. Sends it off into the corner. Knights can't get it cleared. Now they'll sauce one way down. That'll be an icing. They'll bring it back into the Knight zone for a face-off, but had to get that thing out of there as Northwest kept getting it pinned down into the Knight zone. Brown and Graham will come back in. Zwellenberg, Dunlap, and Smith will stay in there. Face-off grabbed down in the corner. Now Brown and Arnold will pinch it up against the board. Zwellenberg in there digging. Smith comes in digging. Zwellenberg will grab it, but now loses it and right back into the corner. Now he'll race up the boards. Tries to poke it ahead to Smith out into the neutral zone. Icehogs send it back in. That's going to be an offsides. Goins, Neal, Chicani will step in on the forward line. Looks like Graham will stay out there along with Brown. Goins will head to the center. Chicani to the left, Neal to the right. Face-off grab by Northwest, backhanded into the Knight zone. This will be Brown with it. He'll look for that cross-ice pass, tipped by Northwest, but Chicani will get to it. Dumps it into the the Northwest zone. Northwest will backhand it around the boards. Far side, Neal's over there, pops it up in the air, slapped down by the Hogs. Now they'll work their breakout up through center ice. Back checked by Chicani, dumped into the Knight zone. Graham will grab this one, chips it off the boards, can't get it to Chicani. Now to be grabbed by Goins, chipped off the boards. Neal will race for it. Neal will get to it up against the boards. Looks for that center pass to Goins, right past him. Over to Drill. Drill can't pound it in. Now it's stolen by Goins. Goins up the right-hand side. He'll skate in. Backhander, saved by Hinkle. Pick there by Drill up to Neal. Neal will bring it up the right. He'll take a shot high up over the net. Comes over near side. Honan comes in. She'll battle for it up against the wall with Santiago. Now they'll backhand it out into the Knight zone. They'll say that was tipped by Austin. Austin will come around, grab this one behind the net. Sends it up the boards, trying to get it to Prather. Goes past him, held in by Northwest Arkansas. Shot comes wide of the net, comes over near side. Held in by Clark, sends it down low, goes over far side. That's Prather over there, comes up front, poked away by Smith. Off into the corner, Mo will battle for it. Northwest comes away with it, centers it up front, poked away by Drill, now grabbed by Honan. 3-on-2, Honan will bring it over left side to Drill. Drill will bring it in down the left corner. Centers it up front, poked away by Northwest. Drill comes back away with it. He'll send one, deflected and goes up over the net. Goes off to the far side. Now Honan will poke at it. She'll get it over to Austin. Austin will backhand it towards the front, blocked by Clark. Now it's Prather battling for it into the corner. Prather will cycle it. Austin had peeled off to the front of the net. Now grabbed by Clark for the Icehogs. Sent up the right-hand side. Up, Mo swiped at it, missed on that one. And Larson tied up with somebody there for the Hogs. They both come down. Mo will grab this one. Brings it up the left-hand side. Has it poke checked away right at the blue line. Now Morrison will bring it into the neutral zone. Chips it off the glass up ahead to Sanders. Sanders will lose it to Clark in the corner. Chipped off the boards. Here comes Northwest around the boards. Big check there by Sanders. Loses the puck. Comes right over to Sanders. Now to Larson. Larson with a shot just over the top of the net. Sanders continues to battle for it. Now we'll go battle for it down below. Swipe by Clark around the boards. Mo will step up, tries to hold this one in. Centers it up front. Northwest is going to ice it. They want to get this thing out of their zone and slow things down. 7:23 remaining in the first. Knights leading 1-0. Northwest comes away with it, poked away there by Graham, now trickles out into the neutral zone. 2-on-1, Brown will retreat back. They try a cross-ice pass to Leonard, missed on that one, comes off into the near corner. Brown pinches him up against the boards. Larson comes away with it. Now it trickles out to Brown. He'll send it up the boards, arms in the air. Sanders is going to chase after it, not going to get there. Icing's the call. Back into the Knight zone for a face-off. 7 minutes remaining in the first, 1-0 Knights.
This game is brought to you by Meineke Car Care Centers of Kansas City. Trust your keys with Meineke.
Zwellenberg wins it over to Brown. He'll whip it around the boards far side. This will be Smith racing over for it. Grabs it along the boards. Retreats back behind the net. Tip near side, bounces off the board. Smith continues to battle for it, kicks it ahead. Now it'll be a foot race for it. Schrader's going to get there. Zwellenberg. Smith comes battling into the corner. Icehogs come away with it. This will be Lynn. Back check by Smith. Down goes one of the Icehogs and Smith. Graham will backhand it. Zwellenberg can't get it cleared. Pinned up against the boards. Now popped out in the neutral zone. Past Santiago. No arm. They're going to wave this one off. Santiago will grab this one, wheel around the back of the net. Takes it off to Schrader over on the far side. Sends it around the near side. JC's right there. Can't get to the puck, but does hold it in. Now it's Zwellenberg. Zwellenberg will reel around the back of the net. Comes around right up front. Saved by Henkel. Mo will keep it in. Loose puck now grabbed by the Icehogs. Out into the neutral zone. Back check by JC. JC will get the steal. Comes in the middle. Loses the puck. Zwellenberg right on his stick. He'll lose it. He runs into Sanders, but comes away with it. Now sends it over to JC. Shot! Shoots and scores! Kansas City goal! Number 9, Jackson JC. From 97, Henry Zwellenberg. And Kingston Sanders gets an assist. Now face-off won by the Icehogs. Right through the middle, up the middle. Now they'll send it off far left. Neal with a back check shot, saved by Smith. Goes off to the corner, wrapped around the boards. Comes over near side towards Chikini. Hang will bring it in, takes a shot high up over the net, comes around near side. Chikini's right there. Big body check up against the boards. Loose puck, Hang. Shot blocked up front off of Brown and Leonard. Comes right back up front. Shot saved by Smith. Now Graham will backhand it. Gets it cleared out into the neutral zone. Delayed offsides for the Hogs. Now it'll wrap it around the boards. Goes over far side. They get onside. Neal will backhand it right to Brown. Brown can't get it cleared. Clark will bring it in up the left-hand side. Backhands it up high towards Arnold. Back down low towards Clark. Down into the corner. Brown's over there. Pins it up against the board. Hang will come in, digs it out for the Hogs. Comes around the back of the net, pressured by Graham. Brings it up high left. Now swipe there, stolen by Chikini. Popped out in the neutral zone. Neal will come over for it. Goins will be there. They'll battle Kramer for it. Popped into the Icehog zone, but here's Clark. Clark will dump it down. That's slapped down by Brown. Grabbed by Sanders. Here comes Sanders as he'll wheel left. He's got Larson to the middle. Sends it over to Larson. Oh, just out in front of him. Bounces off the boards, comes right to JC. JC will have his pocket picked by Arnold. Sends it up. Uh-oh, look out. Here comes Hang up the left-hand side. Nice back check by Drill. Slows that up. Doesn't allow the shot to get off. Nice hustle. Quick outlet pass to Sanders. 2-on-2. JC will go right. Sanders will come up the middle. JC with a shot wide of the net. Comes over near side over to Sanders. He'll cross ice right over to Drill. Looks to center it up front. That's blocked by the Icehogs. They'll clear this one. Ice is up in the, arms up in the air. We'll get an icing. Face-off will come back to the Arkansas zone. 3:31 remaining in the first. Knights leading 2-0. Face-off brought to you by CK Print Design. Dunlap, Zwellenberg, Smith. Brown and Graham. Face-off goes down the corner to Smith. Pinned up against the boards. Schrader's over there. Poked away by Zwellenberg. Alvarez can't get a hold of it. Comes to Zwellenberg. Shot goes wide of the net. Comes over near side. Zwellenberg chases after it. Pops right up front, right to Dunlap. He'll take a shot. Henkel with the save, rebound. Zwellenberg goes wide right. Big shot by the Northwest Arkansas, they'll get the steal. Now it trickles out in the corner. Dunlap bounces off Smith's skate. Uh-oh. Up the left-hand side. Alvarez couldn't handle it. Zwellenberg will go the other way. He'll skate in right to the center. Takes a shot. Glove saved by Henkel. Oh, no, not glove saved. Puck's bouncing around, but they lost track of it. Blown dead. Will face it off in the Northwest zone. 2:41 remaining in the first.
This game is brought to you by Power Electric. Power puts people first.
Honan, Austin, and Prather will check in. This will be Moe and Drill. Honan will win it over to Prather. He'll touch it towards Moe. Moe will try to send it down the boards. Pops out in the center of the ice. Grabbed by the Icehogs. Hang will bring it up the right. Now he'll lose it. Honan will grab this one. Loses that over to Drill. Drill will look for that cross-ice pass. Grabbed by Honan. Honan will chip it down. We're going to get an icing on this one. She was just past the red line. Larson, JC, Sanders, Drill, and Moe have checked in on this one. Won by the Icehogs, sent behind the net. Grabbed by Morrison, slapped off the boards. Comes over far side. Chipped away there by JC momentarily. Comes out in the center of the ice. Arnold continues to battle for a quick shot wide left of the net. Comes over towards Moe. Poked down by Wang. Sent back down low by Clark. Now Larson. Larson will send it off the boards to JC. JC will chip it up ahead. Sanders up the right-hand side. Takes a shot. Henkel with a gut save. Face off in the Northwest zone. 1:49 remaining in the first. Knights leading 2-0. Olery and Castler check in on this face-off down in the Icehog zone. On the defense, Sanders, Larson, JC will stay out there on the forwards. Face-off comes to JC. JC will skate in, takes a shot. Henkel with the save, rebound. Henkel with another save. Now here comes the Icehogs up the right-hand side. Kramer will take a shot wide of the net. Wraps around far side, touched by JC. Comes right to the Icehogs. They'll take a shot wide right. Now big check by Olery. Loose puck comes to Alvarez up front, poked away by JC. Kramer will take a shot high up over the right shoulder of Smith. Wrapped out into the neutral zone. Icehogs will have to get back onside. Chips it off the glass. Right to Larson. Larson will try to get it to Smith. Bounces right back to Larson in the Icehog zone. Now can't get it cleared as Castler keeps it in the zone. Now pops out to neutral ice. Here comes JC. Oh, checks him right into the Knights bench. Loose puck grabbed by Larson. Cross ice off JC's stick down into the Icehog zone, but this will be grabbed by the Icehogs. Chipped up the boards out into neutral ice off of Norwald. Shot goes wide by Alvarez. Chipped up the boards, now gets it to JC from Larson. Oh, he tried to get Chikine coming off the bench. Missed on that pass. That'll be an icing. Bring it back into the Knight zone with 34 seconds remaining. Neal and Goins will check in. Brown and Graham on this defense. Chikine's already out there. See if we can get it to Neal, streaking right up the middle. Goins pokes it forward. Well, he'll take his own face off. Now he'll get it over to Chikine on the left. Loses the edge, loses the puck. Northwest sends it back into the Knight zone. Kramer will get to it. Saved by Smith. Goes off far side. This is Neal. Can't get to it. Brown is going to ice it. Faceoff will come back into the Knight zone once again with 13.2 remaining in the first. Enough time here if we can get it to Neal, streaking right through that middle. Goins likes to win it forward. Neal knows that. He's going to go streaking, comes right to Neal. Neal will go, chips it off the board. Oh, he goes down, no trip. Had an opportunity but got taken down. Comes right to Graham. Graham will take a shot. Saved by Henkel just as the buzzer goes off. Would have counted. And that's the end of one. After one, it's the Knights 2, Northwest 0. Knights 2 goals off 11 shots. No goals for Northwest Arkansas on 8 shots. Boy, I'd have liked Neal's chances up there on that right-hand side if he wouldn't have got taken out. It would have been one-on-one with the defense. His speed, I think, could have got past the defender, and it would have been one-on-one with Henkel. All right, intermission one out of the way. We head to the second period. Two nothing Knights. Smith will head off to the left. Henkel will come over here to the right. Graham and Brown will check in on the defense. This will be Sanders, Larson, JC on the forward line. Face-off brought to you by CK Print Design. Starting the second period, 13 minutes on the clock. Face-off won by Northwest. Nice back check by Sanders. He'll lift the stick, gets the steal, goes down into the corner. Tries to center it up front, right off of Henkel's stick. Now Henkel will jump right on top of it. They'll blow it dead, and we'll do a face-off down here in the Northwest end. Face-off comes to Sanders, sends it up high towards Brown. Brown will skate in, chips it down into the corner. Northwest will try to cycle. It comes right to Brown. He'll take a shot wide out in front of the net. Comes up to Graham. Graham will send it back down in the corner to JC. Loses the puck up against the wall to Alvarez. Alvarez will clear it. And we're going to get an icing. Face-off will come back to the Northwest Arkansas zone. 12:25 remaining the second, 2-0 Knights. Face-off won by the Knights. Comes over to JC from Larson. Quick shot by Sanders right up front. Henkel with the save. Now he'll jump on top of it. Actually, the puck was loose off to the side, it looks like. But they blow it dead. Thought Henkel was on top of it. We'll do another face-off here in the Icehog zone. Graham and Brown on the defense. Larson, Sanders, JC on the forwards. Larson wins it back over to JC. JC will spin around, has a shot deflected, goes wide. Sanders will grab it behind the net. Loses it to a little poke check down in the corner. Now JC will send it up high to Brown. Brown will send one blocked by the Icehogs. Comes right to JC, has it poked away there by the Icehogs. Kicked out in the neutral zone, now delayed offsides. Larson will poke it back into the Icehog zone. Cleared back out, delayed offsides. Now comes over. This will be JC up against the wall. Popped up in the air. Battle for it with Schroeder. Sent around the boards. Arnold will knock it down as it was wheeling around the red edge wall. Now kicked out into the neutral zone. This will be Brown. And we're going to get an icing. Face off to the Knight zone with 11:28 remaining in the second. Morrison and Drill have checked in on the defense. Dunlap, Zwellenberg, Smith on this face-off. Zwellenberg wins it in the corner. Mo will go over there, battle for it. Hang will come away with it for the Icehogs. Now it's Drill battling down low. Icehogs come away with it into the corner, sends it up high towards their D. Saved by Smith. Loose up front, poked away by Zwellenberg. Schroeder will hold it in up in the far corner of the D. Skates in, now come D to D near side. Shot off the post. Dunlap will clear it. Icing will be the call. They'll wave it off as Smith gets to it. Puck didn't get to the red line. That's why you chase after those pucks. Loose puck comes up front, now grabbed by Hang around the backside of the net. Poked away by Zwellenberg. Icehogs get it, will get it up the wall to Arnold. Arnold will send one off of Smith's skate out into the neutral zone, down into the night zone. Drill will chase after it, back behind the net. Up the left-hand side, Drill will come, looking. Now he'll just skate it in. Takes the shot just wide left of the net. Wrapped around the boards, this will be Zwellenberg. Will hold this one in right up against the boards. Now cleared out, delayed offsides. Schroeder will send it off far side. Kicked back out in the neutral zone by Smith. Trying to get it ahead to Zwellenberg. Bounces out right to Smith. He'll cross ice over near side towards Dunlap. Dunlap will dump it into the Icehog zone and we'll get a line change. In comes Chikine. In comes Neal. In comes Goins. Stolen by Goins momentarily. Now pops up to Mo. Mo will send it off the boards. Clark will hold it into the neutral zone. Now big scrum for the puck right up against the Knights bench. Chikine's in there. Neal's in there somewhere. Goins is in there. They're poking at it. Neal's pinned up against the wall. Now it comes out into the Knight zone. This will be Chikine, or into the Icehog zone. Pops loose to Brown. Brown will send it down into the corner. Chikine will chase after it, sends it up the boards. Icehogs will get there. Neal holds it in momentarily. Now it comes out into the neutral zone. And here comes the Icehogs the other way. Backhanded, nice back check by Goins. Puck off into the corner, comes up front, loose up front, now poked away. Comes over towards Neal, near side, pinned up against the boards. Pops up loose, this is to Goins. Goins will try to get it to Neal, but they were too close together, couldn't get the puck. Goes off into the far corner, this is Brown. Brown will backhand it up against the wall. Clark will hold it in, down goes Chikine. Brown will sauce it up into the air out into the neutral zone. Icehogs will grab it, go the other way with it. Delayed offside, so Knights have to get on. Icehogs will grab this one. They'll bring it up the right-hand side. Chikine with a big body check, loses the puck on that one. Over to Brown. Brown will send it around the boards toward JC. He'll one-touch it over to Chikine, gets it out in the neutral zone. This is Kramer going off to Clark. Clark will lose it. Goins with the steal, gets it to Sanders, coming right off the bench. Shoots and scores! Kansas City goal! Number 6, Kingston Sanders from number 2, Colton Goins. On a perfect timing of the line change, Sanders comes off the bench just as Goins got the puck. He gets it right up to Sanders, puts it in the back of the net. Icehogs win the faceoff. Back over here to Schroeder. Now stolen by Sanders right through the middle. Comes up the left. Backhands it. Saved by Henkel. Now the Icehogs will corral this one up into the neutral zone up the left-hand side. They'll go around Sanders. Poked away by Mo. Now here comes Larson with it the other way. 2-on-1 for the Knights. Larson will skate in. Oh, whiffs on the shot. Comes around to JC. JC will lose it out into the neutral zone. The Icehogs send it. Now JC will send it off far side towards Wang. That'll come right to Larson. Larson will have his pass deflected. Was looking for Sanders. Popped up in the air. Larson will come away with it. Down into the corner. Sends it up the boards. That'll go to Mo. Mo will try to send it back down low. That's blocked, and now it's grabbed by Arnold. Arnold will come up the right. Right into the gut of Smith. He'll blow it dead. Face-off will be in the Knight zone. 6:49 remaining the second. 3-0 Knights.
This game is brought to you by Par Electric. Par puts people first.
Honan, Prather, Austin will come in for this face-off in the Knight zone. Brought to you by CK Print Design. Grabbed by the Icehogs. Down into the corner they'll wheel. Sends it up front. Pass Kramer. Comes up high to Schroeder. He'll take a shot. That's deflected up front. Now grabbed by Kassler. Cleared out into the neutral zone. Grabbed by Schroeder. Now Prather gets the steal. Pops it down into the Icehog zone. Honan and Austin, or Prather and Austin in there digging for it. Pinned up against the boards. Now it'll come out. I believe that's Lynn. Lynn will send it off far side to Santiago. Santiago bring it in up the right. Takes a shot wide left of the net. Comes over near side towards Austin. Chipped back out in the neutral zone. Grabbed by Schroeder. He'll backhand it trying to get it to Kramer, but he misses on that. Prather will chase after it. Keeps it down into the Icehog zone. Now sent up the far boards. Cleared out into the middle. Honan with the back check. Looking for the steal. Puck comes off to Kassler. He'll chop it ahead to Austin. They said it stayed onside. Icehogs in their own zone. Cross ice pass trying to get it to Kramer. Poked away by Prather momentarily in the neutral zone. Kramer comes away with it. Now sends it over left side to Schroeder. Schroeder will bring it up left. Goes around Kassler. Takes a shot right off the post again. That's the second one. Boy, that's Smith's favorite buddy right there. That right-hand post, as that's blocked 2 shots. Around the boards it comes. That'll come over near side towards Prather. Prather can't get it cleared. Right to Kramer, right up front. Now poked away off into the corner. This will be Honan. Can't get it cleared. Comes back down low. This will be Kassler. Kassler will send it up the boards. Clark will hold it in. Sends it back down low towards Kramer. Right up front. Whiffs on the shot. Poked away on by Smith. Centered up front. That comes right to Prather. Prather can't get it cleared. Now Honan's going to. She's going to send it off the boards. We're going to get an icing, but that'll stop this action for the Icehogs. We'll take that action. Face-off will come back into the Knight zone with 4:41 remaining in the second. Knights leading 3-0. Brown and Graham will check in. This will be Zwellenberg, Smith, and Dunlap. Chipped away by Dunlap up the right-hand side. He'll get pinched. Goes down into the corner. This will be Zwellenberg. Clark will get there first. Zwellenberg will battle for it. Comes away with it. Peels back into the corner for a little time and space. Trying to get up front. Smith with a shot. Henkel with the save. They waved it off. Brown talking. The ref looking at him. He might want to be quiet. Face-off will be in the northwest zone. Refs letting them play, but they're going to only let so much go. Face-off right behind Zwellenberg. Now it's popped up. This will be Brown. Brown whiffs on the one-timer, stolen by the Icehogs. Up the right. Smith will back check back. He'll come towards the middle. Graham goes over, pokes it away. Smith will wrap it around the boards. Up near side. Clark will try to hold it in. Doesn't get it held in. This will be Zwellenberg. Up the right, pulls back to the middle, loses the puck. Now Smith will backhand it down low. Dunlap working for it. Popped up, held in there by Graham. Now it pops out to the neutral zone, comes right to Brown. Brown will send it up the boards. Schroeder will grab this one, or Norwald. Now cleared by the Icehogs, raised for the puck. Arm was in the air but dies. Now it's Smith. Smith will clear it out into the neutral zone, right in between Clark And the other defender for the Icehogs starts with a J. Don't know who it is. Number 77. Here comes Hang. Look out. Hang will take a shot. Deflected by Brown. Comes right to Neal. Neal off the wall. Chips it around. Now lose the puck. Off to the Icehogs. They'll bring it back in up the left-hand side. Takes a shot. Saved by Smith. Graham with a backhander. Trying to get it to Neal. Pinned up against the boards. Chikaine's in there. Neal will get the steal over to Graham. And now we're going to get an offsides.
This game is brought to you by Meineke Car Care Centers of Kansas City. Trust your keys with Meineke.
Neal, Chikaine, Goins will stay in there. Mo and Drill have come in on the defense. Face off neutral zone. 2:57 remaining the second. Knights leading 3-0. Pops up to Arnold. Arnold will grab this one. Pulls back. Poked away by Drill. Comes over to the wall. Neal will grab this one. Looks to get it centered out front. Hang will grab this one. Brings it in for Northwest. Now stolen by Neal. Neal will bring it wide right. He's got Chikaine to the left. Tries to pull back the middle. Gets kicked down into the corner. Neal will grab this one. Peels back towards the wall. Now pinned up against the wall. Goins will come in. Hang will come away with it for Northwest. 2-on-2. Sent wide left. Tries to center it up front. Mo had him tied up. Now here comes a shot wide of the net. Comes over to Hang near side. Backhander right to the middle. There's Goins. Had his arm on the back of that one. That's Drill getting it to Goins. Goins will get it to Neal. Neal will bring it into the right. Pulls back. Backhander saved by Henkel. Oh, that would have been sweet. Here comes Larson. Larson will hold it in. Now it comes to Hang over there in the corner. He'll try to go around Larson. Steps on the puck. Comes right to JC. Shoots off the post. Oh, those posts are being big today. That's 3 block shots by the post. Comes right back to JC. He'll try again. Whiffs on this shot down into the corner. Comes to Sanders. Now pops up high. Whiffs on the clearing pass right back to Sanders. Sanders will dump it into the corner. Now JC. JC will get it to Larson, trying to center it up front. Can't get it down. Down goes Sanders. JC will continue to dig for it up against the wall. Poked away by JC. Now the Icehogs will clear it up into the neutral zone. Oh, big check by Arnold as Mo goes down. Clearing pass, can't get it out. This will be grabbed by Sanders. He'll skate in. Shoots and scores! Kansas City goal! Number 6, Kingston Sanders. Unassisted off the steal. And is that a Hattie for Sanders?
Yeah, looks like it.
54 seconds remaining in the second period. Knights go up 4-0. This will go to Kassler. Kassler will dump it into the Northwest zone. Kicked back out by Northwest Arkansas. Here comes Alvarez. Dumps it into the Knight zone. Kassler tries to clear it. That bounces off of Goins. Now it goes from Olery to Goins. Goins will come in. He'll drop it for Chikaine. Chikaine can't get the shot off. Nice back check by Alvarez for the Icehogs just as he was ready to pull the trigger on that one. Now it comes back. Goins will kick it back in, out into the neutral zone by the Icehogs, right to Kassler. And we're going to get an offsides as Kassler carried it in and Chikaine couldn't get back onside. 15.3 seconds remaining in the period. Face off neutral ice. Face off went ahead by Goins. Goins will hold it in. Comes right back to Goins. 7 seconds, still some time. Now stolen by the Icehogs. Popped up in the air. This will be Olery grabbing this one. Retreats back into the zone. That's the end of the period. And after 2, it's the Knights 4, Icehogs 0. Knights 4 goals on 18 shots. Northwest no goals on 15 shots. The goalposts have 3 saves themselves, 2 for the Knights and 1 for the Icehogs.
We're gonna end up with choreography.
Ain't playing nothing for me to sing to yet.
This part right here.
I don't know the words. Mr. Banks? All right, we head off to the third. 13 minutes left on the clock. Knights can get one more goal. We can get a run clock on this. 4-0 Knights. Larson, J.C. Sanders will come out for this face-off to start the third period, brought to you by CK Print Design. Brown and Graham will start off on the defense. Smith goes off to our right, Henkel off to our left. Don't break the camera, Russo. Face-off comes to Brown. He'll lose it right to Schroeder. Schroeder will come in. Nice back check by Larson. Got a little excited. Oh, pops out, comes right to JC. JC will bring it in left. Sanders to the right. He goes wide right of the net. Larson will grab this in the corner, sends it up front. Blocked away, comes right to JC. No, can't get a handle on that one. Kicked off into the corner. Pops back out right towards JC. JC will grab it. Got Brown over there. He'll get it over to Brown. Brown will skate in, takes a shot off the side of the net. Clearing pass gets stolen by JC. He's got Brown right there. Up, nice back check. He'll take a backhander. Henkel with the save. Comes to Larson. Larson will cycle it into the corner to Sanders. Had a huge game. Kicked out. That'll come to Schroeder. Puts on the brakes. Sanders will back check. Now loose puck. Larson will step up. Bounces off. Comes right to Sanders. Sanders will skate in. Up, left it for JC, but JC had slowed up. Nobody was there but the Icehogs. Now they'll clear it past Sanders. They'll wave this one off. Grabbed by Drill. Kicked off the boards over towards Larson. Leonard will dump it. Delayed off sides. Grabbed by Graham. Graham will cross ice. Right to JC. Touch pass over to Dunlap. Dunlap will skate in up the left-hand side. Hangs right there for the Icehogs. Larson will come away with it. Battle for the puck. Smith's in there. Kicked out by the Icehogs. Mo will step up. He'll send one wide left of the net. Off to the far side. Drill will step up. That's backhanded down into the corner to Kramer. Kramer will send it around the boards. Over to the near side. Smith's over there. Dunlap's over there. Loose puck. This will be grabbed by Hang. Sends it back behind Leonard. That'll come over to Mo. Mo will grab this one in the night zone. Looks for the cross-ice pass. Bounces off the boards too far for Smith to get. Cleared back out in the neutral zone. Here come the Icehogs. This will be Arnold. He'll lose it to a back check by Zwellenberg. Now kick down past Dunlap. Mo will send it up the boards. Dunlap will try to clear it. Leonard's going to come away with it. Now he'll get squeezed up against the board. Squeaks out. Now come to Zwellenberg. Zwellenberg up the left-hand side. Dunlap gets out of the way. Zwellenberg right through the middle. He's got Smith to the right. Has it poked away. Kicked back out in the neutral zone. Comes right to Drill. Drill will bring it in up the left-hand side. Poked away by the Icehogs. Now Chikini will send it down behind the net. Kick back near side by the Icehogs. Chikini with another body check up against the boards. Now Smith's over here near side. That's Leonard for the Icehogs. Smith with the back behind the back shot. Now the net's off. They'll blow this one dead. 9:52 remaining in the game.
This game is brought to you by Meineke Car Care Centers of Kansas City. Trust your keys with Meineke.
Face off in the Icehog zone. This will be Goins, Neal, and Chikine. Kassler and Olery on the defense. Norwald and Golins will step into the center spot. Icehogs missing a player. Wang will step over for the Icehogs. One down into the corner by the Icehogs. Goins is over there. Comes up to Chikine. He'll take a shot. Henkel with the save. Bounces off. Here come the Icehogs the other way. This is Norwald. Up the left. Takes a shot. Deflected. Goes wide of the net. Right to Olery. Olery will kick it off the boards, trying to get it to Neal. He'll touch pass to Chikine. Out to Goins. Just ahead of Goins. And cleared back the other way by the Icehogs. Olery will step up. Tries to hold it in the neutral zone. Kick back into the Knight zone. This will be Olery. Puts on the brakes. Backhands it. Nobody home for the Knights. Centered up front. Broken up by Kassler. Pops out in the neutral zone. Neal will give chase. Icehogs will dump it back into the corner. This will be Olery. Looks over his shoulder. Now comes around the back of the net. Pressured by Alvarez. Kicked up to Goins. Goins will try to get it to Neal. Pass goes right behind him. Skates right by it. Comes right back to Kassler. Now Neal will grab it up the right-hand side. He'll take it down into the corner. Chikine's there. Kassler's there. Tries to get it to Kassler. Goes past him. Drill will step up, grab this one. Honen's checked in. Neal will skate off towards the bench. The pass comes back behind Neal. Right to Clark. Send up the boards. Honen will send it back the other way. Now right back to Clark. Kicked into the Knight zone. This will be Drill. Drill will look for that pass. Right up to Kassler. Kassler, Prather, Austin. Kassler goes wide down into the corner. Behind the net. Gets checked. Backhand Austin. Blocked up front. Cleared up the boards. This will be the Icehogs, and we're going to get a penalty, high sticking. I believe this is on Clark. First penalty of the game. Knights will go to the power play with 8:16 remaining.
This KC Knights Power Play is brought to you by Par Electric.
Clark got that stick a little high up into the upper body area. He'll go sit for 2 minutes in the sin bin. Knights to the power play. This will be Sanders, Larson, JC. Drill and Big Mo face off in the northwest zone. 8:16 remaining. Comes right to Sanders. Sanders will look. Peels back into the wall. Now it's Larson battling for it. Sanders is in there. Lynn. Mo will hold it in at the blue line. Pops up now. The Icehogs will clear it into the Knight zone. Alvarez will chase. Drill will get to it first. Back behind the net. Chips it off the board to himself. Continues to bring it up into the neutral zone. Cross ice right to Larson, and we're going to get an offsides. Face-off comes to Sanders. Sanders up the right, takes a shot past the net. Comes over near side towards Larson. He'll send it up the boards towards Mo. Past Mo, and that'll come into the Knight zone. Trent will come over and get this one. Touches it for Mo. 1:10 remaining on the power play. Mo will skate behind the net. Gets it up ahead towards JC. Past everybody. Tipped out into the Icehog zone. Larson will chase. Cleared off the boards. JC holds it in right at the blue line. Comes right to Sanders. Sanders will skate in. Has it poke checked away, but does pop out right to JC. JC will peel back right to the middle. Now to the right. Pulls back to the middle once again. Loose up front. Nice back check by the Icehogs as he was about ready to release on a backhander. Alvarez sends it off the boards. Comes right back to JC. Right back through the middle. Up front, takes a shot. Blocker saved by Henkel. Larson will backhand it back down low. This will be the Icehogs behind the net. Sanders will chase off the boards. Drill will hold it in. Far side. Crosses ice. Larson with a one-timer missed. Sanders with a body check. Loose puck behind. Grabbed by JC. Back to the middle to his backhand. Protecting the puck. Takes it down into the corner, goes around the back of the net. Now a little body check, loses the puck off into the far corner. Finally loses the puck. Here's the Icehogs. They'll clear it out in the neutral zone. This will be grabbed by Drill. That's the end of the power play. Clark comes right out of the sin bin. Almost got himself a steal, but this will be held by JC right through the middle. Schroeder will poke it away. Schroeder will bring it up through the neutral zone. Off to Clark, the left-hand side, and we're going to get an offsides. Hang was in the Knights zone already for some reason. 5:59 remaining in the game. 4-0 Knights. Neil Goins-Chikini will check in. Graham and Olery on this defensive set. And timeout. Timeout Northwest. Game stats, 4 goals on 23 shots for the Knights. No goals, 15 shots for Northwest Arkansas. 5:59 remaining in this championship game with the Knights leading 4-0. Varsity action coming up, 12:15 scheduled puck drop. They haven't been running really anything early. They've left enough time in between for anything that's happened. Nice job by Blue Hawk and Missouri Athletic High School Hockey League, whatever MAHSHL stands for. They've done a nice job with the scheduling so far this weekend. Face-off won by Northwest, now pinned up against the boards. That's Clark and Neal over there. And the refs are going to blow it dead. And we'll just do another face-off as that puck was going nowhere. Now loose, that's by a hang, but that's poked away by Graham. Comes over near side, Schroeder will grab this one, body check by Chikini. Loose puck, now it's Olery, clears it over to Neal. Right-hand side's got Goins to the middle. Neal will take it into the right, tries to pull back to the center. Loses it down in the corner, but continues to chase after it. Now that'll get pinned up against the boards. Pops out towards Goins. Now grabbed by the Icehogs. They'll get it up to Schrader from hang. Schrader will bring it in up the right. Goins is over there, puts a body on it down into the corner. Olery's in there poking at it. Hang comes away with it, takes a shot wide of the net, goes off far side. That'll go to Neal. Neal will touch pass, but nobody there. Up now we're going to get a penalty on Olery as he's going to get a hooking call. I'm assuming. Yep, there's hooking. First penalty for the Knights, and the Icehogs will go to the power play with 5:01 remaining in the game. Smith and Larson will come in on this. This will be Drill and Morrison. Face-off will be in the Knight zone. 2 minutes hooking Olery. Brad's the dad. Face-off one down in the corner towards Drill. Schroeder's down there battling for it. Here comes Larson. Popped up. Alvarez has got it. Alvarez takes a shot, blocked. Now it goes wide of the net. Drill will try to send it around. Alvarez will grab it behind the net. Pops up high. Takes a shot, wide right. Off to Drill in the corner. He'll try to get it cleared. Bounces it off Smith. Smith will send one. Oh, I didn't realize they'd pulled Henkel. That was an empty net. 6-on-4 power play for the Icehogs. Now Larson will send one. Back to Smith, blocked up front. Comes to Larson, popped up in the air. Now grabbed by a hang behind the net. He'll bring it up the right-hand side. Back checked by Smith. Comes to Schroeder. Now Larson. Poked away over near side. Mo will grab for it. Arnold will pop it down low. This will be Drill grabbing it behind the net. Still a 6-on-4. Drill will send one. It's going. It's going. It's gone! Kansas City goal! Number 12, Andrew Drew with the 200-foot shot. Maybe 190, I don't know. 200 sounds better. I think the ice is only 200, so not quite that long, but from the red line of the Knights into the net, right through the middle. Goins and Neal check in on this face-off. Comes off near side. Neal will chase after it. Gets pinned up against the boards. Now we're going to get an offsides. Puck popped back into the neutral zone. Goins sent it back in. Neal was still laying on the ice from the other side, so. Running clock now, 3:35 remaining in this championship game with the Knights leading 5-0. Pops out, Neal kicks at it, can't get it into the zone. Here comes the Icehogs the other way. Mo pins it up against the boards right at the blue line. Now Mo will clear it. Hinkle stays in net this time. 5 seconds remaining on the Icehogs power play. They'll bring it over right-hand side. Brings it up the right. Bounces one off Mo. Goes off the far side. That's Drill. Oh, Olery could have had himself a puck, but he didn't realize it. Neal will chase after it. He'll get to it. Backside of the net. Pulls back the other way into the corner. Waiting on his teammates. Here comes Honan. Icehogs will clear it. Out into the neutral zone. 2:40 remaining. Over to Drill. Backhanded over to Morrison. Tries a cross ice, blocked. Now gets the cross ice over towards Honan. Honan gets checked by Clark. Goins checks, puck's right there at the blue line. We're going to get a penalty. For roughing, I'm not sure who they called on it. Looks like Northwest is going to get that. That's Clark again for a rough. And the Knights will go to the power play. Face-off will be in the Icehog zone with a running clock, 2 minutes remaining. So they'll be on the power play the rest of this game unless they score. Honan, Austin, Prather, Olery, and Graham for the face-off in the Knight zone. Honan wins it off to Austin. Austin in the corner, tries to center it back up to Honan. That's stolen by the Icehogs. Back behind the net. Cleared off the boards. Olery can't hold it in. Comes straight towards Smith. Smith will clear it to Honan. Honan to Prather. Come on, Prather. Score to get Smith that assist. Poked away. We've been trying to get Smith one. Russo got one yesterday. Clearing past to Honan. Chipped off her. Goes to Austin. Austin will send it a little lower. Now they'll send it blocked by Honan. Up against the board, sends it over near side, trying to get it to Prather. Backhander comes back out in the neutral zone. Honan will backhand it down into the Icehog zone. Cleared back up the boards, past Olery. 1:10 remaining in the championship. 5-0 Knights. Olery's got it behind the net. We'll send it up left side to Honan. Honan backhands it into the Icehog zone, cleared back out of the zone, back into Olery. 50 seconds remaining. Olery to Graham. Graham up into the neutral zone, blocked by Austin. Goins comes over. 35 seconds remaining. Sent into the Knight zone, grabbed by Olery. Chipped up the boards towards Prather, into the neutral zone. 25 seconds remaining. Over to Graham. Graham will send it down into the Icehog zone. They'll actually call icing on this. Clock is still running. 15 seconds. I don't know if we'll get a face-off. 10, 9, 8. No face-off coming here. They're not going to get out in time. Kansas City, you have a champion. For the first time in league history, the JV championship goes to the Kansas City Knights. Trent Smith with 3 shutouts in this road to the championship. All 5-0 victories. Started off Saturday, 5-0 over St. Joe. Yesterday, 5-0 over the #1 Wichita Thunder. And 5-0 victory today against the #6 seed Northwest Arkansas Icehogs. Boy, they played their hearts out, though, this season and in this championship run. They took down #11. They took down #2 and #3. There's nothing to be ashamed of with Northwest. They played a great series, just came up a little bit short. If you're watching from Northwest, I know some parents came by yesterday and had some folks that couldn't watch, were in other states, and we told them, hey, join into the web on our YouTube page. I try to call it fairly evenly, get a little excited on our goals, of course, but they did have a great run and a great season. Yep. Schroeder, the team captain, will go pick up the runner-up trophy. Smith off to grab the championship trophy. 3 shutouts. Picture time for the Knights. Team photographer Carter Morrison down there wanting to get a picture of this. again, in the number of years that we've been in this league, whether it was the Mavericks or the Knights, no JV or varsity team has won the championship. There's the banner. Coach Zwellenberg giving them a little talk. It all started back in August. Off-season workouts, off-season program, off-season training. It's been a long season that started in November, October, something like that. And all the hard work finally pays off in the championship game. Kansas City Knights, 5-0 victory in the championship, Northwest Arkansas. We'll be back in about 45 minutes for the varsity. It'll be the number 1 three-time defending champion Wichita Thunder and the number 3 seed Kansas City Knights. They'll go for the double championship. They'll get a little break. A lot of these players play both ways. But we'll see you about 12:10 as we start our broadcast, around 12:15 for the puck drop. And we'll see if the Knights can go get a second one today. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back in about 45 minutes.